Good day, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Stick Empire's mobile commentary. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn off my Wi-Fi really quick, so my battery does not get eaten up. Anyway, let's get this started. So we got quite a series of matches to commentate today, and this first one is against me and a person called Crybaby Wrecker. This is Order versus Order Classic on Ice World. So we'll go and get this started without further ado. So I'm going for the Archon Minor opening, since it's possible on Forest, and Crybaby Walker here is going for a double minor into sword opening, it looks like. And so he's going to go and try to take the tower, but we obviously know that the Archon is going to win against this sword archer trade. There's nothing he can do against this guy. He's going to try to hold tower, but guess what? I'm just going to forward kite and pretty much like say, yeah, you can't hold tower. You can't take the tower from me. You're going to leave tower or you die. In this case, the sword rider is going to die. Barely kill him though. So his sword's down, and there we go. Boom, his armor looking to go for his castle archer. That was pretty good timing on it too. But I did force his miners into a mass garrison, which is something he did not want to do. Oh, never mind, his miners did mass garrison. They were just exchanging gold. I stand corrected. And here was pretty interesting. He actually was going to go for an Archidon. Me, I got double swords coming out. I got 2 extra miners. His Archidon's almost coming out. His Archidon is now out. And I wanted to garrison mine back because, you know, in case he does get an archer, I don't want him getting killed. So at the moment, he does have the advantage of taking tower. I wasn't paying attention at first. I was like, holy crap, an Archidon, just attack it. So I've got the 2 swords running at it just to force him away, but that's not going to stop him. He's going to come back. Now he's going to pick up his own sword, surprisingly. But I still had the advantage. I mean, I got 2 swords, both of them about mid-health. He's got 1 sword. It's at full health, but I can still make this work. Takes out 1 of my swords, and now it's a pretty even match. And here I thought I messed up because like, oh crap, I got no sword. I thought it was pretty much game over from here when he took out my Archidon, but look at this, pick up a secondary one. I mean, he picks up that kill, but I got a second Archidon and a full health sword, and now his arch is gonna go down, and that sword is gonna go down as well. Now leaving him with another Archidon. He's going for a sword, another Archidon, and an extra minor. And I wasn't able to get this one because, you know, he was out of range number 1, and plus he's got the castle archer. Surprisingly, the sword rat did survive. So he's picking up more things. And here, I was really surprised the amount of gold I was getting. So check this out. I decided to go ahead and get a Spiriton. A Spiriton this time in game will be great because it's going to guarantee me my tower control. And plus, there's not much you can do against it. I mean, with just 2 swords and 3 Archidons coming. See, I kind of just fooled like, oh, make it seem like I had nothing. Oh, kaboom. Spear versus sword. Obviously, the spear is going to win. And now he's the one forced to back up. I didn't want to go too much. I didn't want to pressure him too much with 1 Spirit and 1 Archidon. I'd rather have a lot more numbers. And Crybaby Walker Wrecker is going for his own Spiriton. So while he's going for his own Spiriton, I'm racking up an economy. I'm actually ahead of him in population right now. He's going to wait for his Spiriton. And meanwhile, I've got a secondary Spiriton already out, plus another Archidon. So here's where things got really crazy. He's got a spear. I got 2 spears, but he's got more Archidons at the current moment. And then, you know, this is going to be a whole fest of, oh, here. He was trying to kill some of my Archidons off, but I just did not let him. I just counted after his. So that guy is definitely guaranteed dead. And he's got his Spiriton coming after my Archidons too, so I have to G-kite away. I'm willing to lose a tower just to protect them. I mean, both of them are critical condition right now, so I can't afford to have them slow down. I gotta make sure I run them all the way back. Especially with that Spiriton being faster. He's gonna catch up, obviously. But I am racking up a pretty amazing economy. I didn't have time to get minor hustle though. I just wanted to keep throwing more Spiritons at him. And he did kind of take me off here. He took out 1 of my miners, kind of aggravating. His Archidons claimed 1 too, but now I got a much bigger army. I actually got 4 Spiritons now, just conserving the Spiritons. I mean, I got 2 of them pretty weak, but doesn't matter. I got a bigger army than he does. I'm actually up ahead of him by 10 population. Now, I think 7 population. And I don't know what he was doing there. He actually threw his Spiriton and his Sword Breath past my Archidons. And he was trying to go for a snipe, but a bunch of lag kicked in, and everything just kind of went into a disaster. But still didn't stop me from going after his units. So this is all it is. It's obviously it's going to be a Spear Archer skirmish battle as to who can get more units. And here I was fine with kiting away because obviously I'm going to get more damage. His Spirit enemy, look how far back his Archidons are. They're not going to get any damage in here. And he's not even G-kiting as much. He's just throwing these guys into a whole garrison. Me, I always kite my archers back whenever I'm being chased. Just get the maximum amount of damage. And here we see a mass garrison. That's going to put him behind, economically speaking. Sadly, I don't pick up any minor kills. And if I lose a spear. But it's fine, though, because once again, I'm at 4. And it was a mistake for him to have that Archidon there, because now I got 4 Spiritons coming in on this guy. Which, yeah, that's guaranteed dead. And I mean, I did want to conserve my Spiritons just a bit, but I had to be really aggressive with them. So just keeping this, I'm just keeping up with the pressure. I mean, the Spiritons are pretty weak, but I do pick up a new one. So every time I pick up a fresh Spiriton, I'm just going to go at it. Yeah, he was just perfect. Like, I might not go after Archidons, but guess what? I'm just going to try to take out his miners. He doesn't have minor hustle the same way I don't. But I'm the one making the most advances into his base right now. He's just so concerned on killing my Archidons. Meanwhile, I'm taking out a whole bunch of his miners, and he's now done a 28 population. And it may seem bad that I'm losing all these units, but he's losing as much as I am right now. In fact, he's losing more. And right here, I thought it would be pretty efficient to get a Merrick out, because with the rate of this, it would be good to keep these Spiritons healed up, because at the rate I keep losing and gaining them, I don't want to lose more Spiritons than I gain. So it's obviously important to have a Merrick out. That's going to do pretty good work. Now, as for him, so we both went for Shield Wall, but he went for Shield Bash as well. I didn't care about Shield Bash. I wanted Shield Wall just to maximize my staying in his base and just wrecking everything. I mean, his Spiriton on my Archidons is pretty aggravating. So it may seem like he has the advantage, but I got my Merrick out, and when I got a Merrick, it's really hard for a Merrick to Spiriton to kill an Archidon if there's a Merrick involved. Because the Merrick, she's gonna keep cleaning up the damage, and it's gonna make it so hard for the Spiriton to claim anything. And once again, just going for miners. Like we see right here, it's really hard. He can't really do anything with that Spiriton on my Archidons, because my Merrick's just gonna keep healing them. Kind of aggravating. I don't even know how we claim that kill. But here I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to go after his Archidons. Now, he has way less units than I do. And that's going to do it for his Archidon and Spiriton army. I mean, there's not much he can do right here. I'm still moving pretty heavy into his base. Now, his Spiriton is dead. So I'm open free to his miners. He does have one more spear, which, instead of running at my Archidons, he should have tried to hold out where they tried to get like a wizard or something. I mean, he has a gold mana for. Well, he has a gold for it. He doesn't have a mana for it. And that's going to be an instant surrender there. There was not much he can do. It was pretty much a game over once I killed up all of his Archidons. Now here, we got some more replays to commentate. A friend of mine, sean893, he posted 2 replays to me that he wanted me to commentate. So we'll go ahead and do that. Starting with this first one here. Restarting. And we're ready to go. So sean893 is going to go for a double miner into sword opening, while Jiden here is going to go for a double sword into miner opening. That's going to give Jiden the advantage here in terms of getting tower. But Sean is going to be aggressive. He's going to claim tower, but now it's going to be a sword fight. Or no, Jiden's going to back up in tower. Why did he back up in tower? Oh, he's waiting for the second sword. Alright. So he's not going to pressure. Jiden, you got 2 swords, buddy. You should be pressuring Sean right now. Sean's going for an immediate mana. I'm surprised at how quickly he's going into mana. Is he going to go like a Spiriton this early would be crazy. In fact, even crazier, we've seen our Archidon starts. We usually see Archidon starts from lots of players. These two didn't bother going for an Archidon start. Oh, Jaden though with 4 swords. And Sean's going for a regular Archidon. If I was him, I would actually go for a Castle Archer instead. I wouldn't go for a regular Archidon. With 4 sword rats running into the base, that's going to be a mass garrison going to put him behind in terms of economy. But Jaden's going to back up. I think he's afraid of a Castle Archer. What he can do is he can hold tower. Or just go for some more pressuring. I mean, it's just 1 Archidon and 1 sword. And Sean being super risky here, going for a minor hustle rather than a Castle Archer. But Jaden just backing up all of his units, which I don't agree with. Jaden could totally claim the game right now if he just goes for a heavy pressure. But now it's not going to be possible. Instead, Jaden is going to go for his own Archidon. Sean already with a minor hustle and a really early Spirited. A minute and 50 seconds in, we're already going to be seeing a Spirited coming out soon. With just 1 Archer though, and a Sword Wrath. So really, who would have the advantage in terms of killing power? I'd say Jaden would because of those swords. I mean, if he can take out Sean's sword and maybe his Archidon, he could just kill the Spirited right away. Looks like Sean's going to go for some cheesing right here. And Jaden's still not going to run at Sean. In fact, Jaden's not even taking tower. Alright, maybe see the Spirited mode. Why is it in garrison? Sean, you don't have to garrison all your units, man. Just the sword if you have to. But now he's going to run back out. Jaden's is going for minor hustle. He has a very low economy, though. Sean's economy, he already has minor hustle, and he's actually ahead in population by an extra 9. Or actually a 7. Sorry about that. I don't know why I'm congesting right now. Alright, so Sean with 2 Archidons now with the Spirited. Jaden is going to go for his own Spirited here. And Sean is going to go for some more cheesing. Alright, that's good. Just use your Archidons to just put damage on the swords. He's going to garrison... Oh, what is Jaden doing right now? Jaden, I think he's going over for the spear. I would definitely approach when you got the spear. But Sean just going for some more pressuring. Jaden needs to move those swords back. Oh, he's going to go after the Archidons, it looks like. Yeah, he's going to go after his Archidons. And Sean's going for tower spawn here. And that's going to be pretty big. So Jaden does fail to get the Archidon there. And now here's the Ghost. So the Ghost is... Oh, wow. So a big sword army from Jaden, and this is going to go down. I mean, he does damage Sean's Spirited, but now he's just going to garrison it. That's going to be it for that. And Jaden here thinking he's going to lose. I disagree. He's got 2 Spiriteds now countering this Ghost. So as long as he had at least 1 Spirited, then he won't do that bad. It's going to take him quite a while to kill this guy since there's no Castle Archer involved. Looks like Jaden is still going for Sword Wraths. He's going for, oddly, a passive. Holy crap, look at Sean's economy right now. And on top of that, going for a giant. But, oh, Sean left tower. Sean shouldn't have left tower. He's going to reclaim it. And Jaden, he's going to go for some pressuring. He needs to attack his entire army. Oh, here we go. We're going to see some Archidon pressuring. Alright, if Jaden keeps going, he might get the kill. Okay, he's going to go for try to kill the Spirited. Oh, the Ghost comes out for Sean yet again. I don't know what Jaden was trying to do there. Jaden should have just rained his entire army forward, and he would have made something happen. Plus, he should not be garrisoning. He needs those Spirited to protect the swords. Instead of garrisoning on both of them, just have one of them out, no matter how weak it is, and you could try to manage some kills. And then he's going to lose an Archidon. Sean pressuring with 1 Archer. That's so funny. Literally, it's really funny he's pressuring with 1 Archidon. He's not going to kill anything. And now we see Jaden going to go for his own Castle Archer. Alright, so Sean with an extremely early giant is unupgraded though. And he is going to pressure with it. I don't know. I think he's been a little too pressuring with this giant. In fact, I will back up. And especially seeing Jaden has rage. On top of having rage, he can just raise that giant with all those sword wraths. But he needs to keep everything protected. Yeah, Sean's being a little too pressuring right now. In fact, I would just back up and let the Ghost handle things. Because the Castle Archer is targeting the giant here. And Sean, even with the giant, does not have enough killing power to take down the statue. Oh, and Sean's gonna come back. Jaden is coming back out. Oh, he's getting Merrick too. Sean, your giant's at mid-health, man. He needs to move it out. Oh, we see 2 giants from Sean, and now Giant is going to go for the full pressure. And there's the rage, and the rage is going to claim 1 giant. One of Sean's giants is going to go down, the other one might go down as well. Ooh, but Giant Growth 1 does kick in on time. Sean's still being too aggressive. And there we go, Giant's going to go for the giant. He's going to try to kill Sean's giant off, but Sean with another giant. He's going for not really a giant spam, but more like a giant build. A giant spam was like just continuous giants forever. Which actually is looking, I think it is a giant spam. Oh man, Sean's moving the wrong giant back. The weaker one needs to move back. And this is gonna die. If Giant just keeps spamming these, if Giant just goes for all these high tier units, he could possibly just come back here. Especially, his Archidon count's also growing. Sean is gonna go for some more Archidons to go with these the Giants, and now the Giant's gonna go down, but the Ghost kicks in. And another Giant from Sean. And this time, yeah, Giant lost a lot of units. He lost almost all of the swords. Yeah. Giant, he needs more Spiritons. If Giant can manage some more Spiritons and Archidons and get Shield Wall, then he can tank Sean's units and possibly come back to it with this. And we see another rage from Giant, but it's not going to be enough power this time. The Spiritons are going to go down, and the swords are going to go down. That was way too much raging. And now the Merrick's going to go down. All Giant has left these Archidons. He needs to move them back. There we go. We see he's going to move the Archidons back. Behind the miners, yes. The Archidons is pretty much Giant's only hope right now. And Giant go 2 from Sean now. Sean's being super aggressive. And he manages to kill off a sword. Another Giant from him. And yeah, now we see the Mass Chaos from Giant. There's not much he can do now that Sean has a lot of more stronger units now. Got double Giant in here. And again, the weaker Giant in front. I really don't agree with that. And we see yet another race. So Giant is playing. I mean, Giant is trying his hardest to play this game. And now Giant's gonna go down, but there's another full health one right there. And then we need, yep, there go the miners. The miners are going all at it now. Ooh, we do see a Spiriton from Giant though. If he could just go into Shield Wall. Oh, but it's looking even more bleak from Sean with 6 Archidons. It's a really high number of Archidons to have, and Giant is, what is he doing? Oh, and that's gonna do it for Giant. All of his Archidons are gonna get wrecked. And that's going to do it. And there's the surrender. Giant pretty much ran out of everything. He could have a whole lot of opportunities where Giant could have claimed the game and actually brought the game back. But Sean just kept it going with the Giant, and he was able to take Giant out. So good game between both of those. Victory to Sean. And we got another one of these. This is the second replay, but it is in 2 parts. So now it's Sean versus Udo Alpha. I'm going to call them Udalpha because that's the only way I can pronounce the name at best. So we got another sword opening from Sean. And from Udalpha, I think we saw the same thing from Udalpha. Yeah, sword wrath opening. And we see another sword coming from him. And for some reason, Udalpha is just going to put that sword in a garrison. Is he going to go for like a sword spam or a rage build? I have no idea. Sean is claimed tower. And now he's going to try to run in on Udalpha to see what's going on in his base. Alright, so looks like Sean was just testing for a Castle Archer. And why is Udalpha mass garrisoning? He must think Sean's sword is a legendary Super Saiyan sword, because you do not garrison all your miners to 1 sword. Okay, we see an Archidon from Udalpha. An odd start, but he can make this Archidon work. If he puts the 2 swords behind it, you know, just to be on the safe side, he is going to run forward with this Archidon and these 2 swords. And Sean again with an early miner hustle. Yeah, there's not much Sean can do against those 2 swords, so he's going to have to back up. And he's going to have to go for a Castle Archer. Actually, Sean could actually, if he waits for it, he could pull off a Spiriton. Really, he could, if he gets 500 gold, but he's going to go for a Castle Archer instead. And a mass garrison here. Now this is Udalpha's time to back up. I don't know why Udalpha's being this aggressive. His army isn't strong enough, and now here's Sean's Castle Archer. And that's going to be, it's going to do work with that sword. And that's why it's going to be a sword down. And no kiting from Udolpha either. Where's the G-kiting? You have totally an opportunity to G-kite right now. He's going to be a little aggressive, though. He's just going to go ahead and kill that sword off. Got a harsh headshot. And now Udolpha's going to back up. He's not even going to take the tower. Surprisingly. He's just going to back up to his base. Now we see an archer from Sean that's going to go and claim the tower. Alright, very wise decision. And we see a spiritual coming from Sean as well. How is Udolpha going to counter that? I don't know. He doesn't have much. Udolpha does not have much to try to kill off this Spiriton. And Sean's going for a very early spear wall. A Spiriton shield wall. I don't know why. Probably for later on. This probably is a good idea to research it now. Udolpha just going for more Archknights and sword. He suspects nothing. He's just chilling in his base right now with these low-level units. Still no minor hustle from him. And Sean is going to run at Udolpha with one Spiriton and one Archer. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen here. Okay, Sean's going to go on a shield wall, which I don't agree with. In fact, that actually just kind of ruins his pressure. Because now, he's having full reliance on one Archer to do all the damage. And he's going to manage to headshot, but now the Spiriton is at critical health. And now Sean has to back up. And Sean, where's the G-kites, man? You got to go for those G-kites. He's going for tower spawn, but he might not even be able to hold tower. Yeah, Udolpha's going to take tower from him with 2 swords and 2 Archidons. What Sean should have did was let the Spiriton do his work. He shouldn't have had him. He shouldn't have had that Spiriton in the shield wall, because now you're relying fully on one Archidon for all the damage. If you can, go for a couple of minor kills. And now Udolpha with his own castle archer, and his economy is actually amazing right now. If he gets a minor hustle, then he'll be in a really good position. His economy is huge. So both guys have their economies pretty big, and we're actually even population right now with 36 to 36, surprisingly. I almost never seen even population. Alright, now it's unbalanced. Udolpha just bought a unit. I'm not sure if it's a Spiriton or what, but it took 3 population. Sean with another tower control now. He's going to wait for the Ghost Spiriton. And I do remember he had the tower earlier. And there's the Ghost. Sean should move that weak Spiriton back to the tower and let his full health one do all the work. Alright, so Udolpha needs to back. Oh, Udolpha has his own Spiriton. And Sean's going to settle for a minor kill here. Alright, that's fine. Just kill off a quick minor and then move back. And Udolpha's going to run forward. And Sean with a giant coming again. So just like last game, Sean's going for a giant build. And now he's going to try to hold the, he's going to try to hold tower right now. Move that Spiriton. Oh, he didn't move the Spiriton, it just died. And now Udolpha's going for an Archidon kill. He does kill Sean's Archer. But here comes the Ghost, but another Spiriton from Sean. Udolpha could actually bring this game back if he's wise. But he has a giant with giant growth 1 coming out. And that might just turn the game around. I mean, Udolpha doesn't have that much. Alright, Udolpha sees the giant. He's going to back up. Probably back to his base. Ooh, we see a Merrick from him. Alright, here's Sean's giant. Sean's trying to retake the tower, but he can't. Oh no, it's not looking good for Sean right now, because Udolpha has all his units are really strong right now, and he can't get enough damage in, especially with a Merrick. So it looks like even with this full health giant, this high health giant is still going to die to these units, and he's not going to pick up any kills. That wasn't good. I mean, Sean should not have lost that giant like that, and Udolpha with a whole lot more units, and he is going to go for even more pressuring. Udolpha is going a lot of spears and Archidons right now. I don't know, it's getting crazy right now. Sean's going to lose some miners. But now with the Castle Archer and Giant Go 2, Sean is going to bring the game back in his favor, at least by killing off all these units. Alright, so the Merrick's got away, surprisingly. I mean, Sean did lose quite a few units there, I'm not gonna lie. He's down a lot of miners, but he's got a third Archidon coming out. And Udolpha, again, just backing all the way up past into his base. There's so many opportunities we can just hold the tower instead. Alright, Sean is going to go and reclaim the tower for himself. Now with 2 full health giants, the game is swinging back in his favor. And oh, we see a magic kill coming from Sean as well. Yeah, a magic kill can do some work, especially against all those spiritons and those sword rats that Udolpho just continues to throw at him. And we see another big push from Udolpho. Alright, yeah, with double merits right now, Sean's Giants could be in trouble here. The damage being reckoned right now is pretty big. But the Ghost unit comes out, that's gonna do some work for him. But we see a 4th Spiriton. And his first Giant is gonna go for a Merrick. Alright, move that weak Giant back. Oh, you gotta move your Giant back, Sean. Move your Giant back. Oh, it's gonna die. The Ghost is down. He's got exposed Archidons, but he does move them back in time. And here's the Wizard, so let's see what the Wizard's gonna do. Alright, we got some poison. Yeah, Sean could definitely use his Wizard right now. He's gonna go for an electric wall on the Merrick, surprisingly. That was pretty wild. Alright, so he's gonna kill off, Alright, yeah, there we go. That's good. Because now we got poison on the Archidons, and Udolpho does not have Cure. So he can definitely pull this game back in his favor. But now, all Sean has is this Ghost to take for this Wizard. He needs to go for a blast on the Archidons. More poison. Up. Oh no, but now Sean's Ghost is down. It's now down to this Wizard. And he's trying to take with the Archidons. Oh man, I can't believe it. I don't even know how Udolpho brought this game back, but he actually won this battle, and now the Wizard's down. So what does Sean have, at least right now? He's got a ninja, but that's about it. Udolpho, he's going for more Spiritons, more Archidons. Still the Spiriton Swords and Archidons. A really big army from him. So it looks like Sean's going to go for a ninja. I know he's going to go for a miner. I thought he was going to go for an Archidon. Alright, we see a secondary ninja. Oh, and there we go. You see the Giant. And we see another Wizard coming from Sean as well, but he's very low on mana. He's got to catch up on his mana again. So Udolpho is going to pressure, I don't know. Now he doesn't have that many units. But Sean is going to play it safe and back up to his Castle Archer. Alright, and Sean's going to go for an Archidon kill with his Giant. Alright, nice. He does land it. Alright, nice. So Sean is going to bring the game back in his favor. He's got that Spiriton Wall up. Very wise. And he's going to go for a Merrick kill. Only with Shinobi 1 though, but that Merrick is down. So we're going to switch over to part 2 now. Part 2, Udolpho's Merrick just got killed. And Sean has now taken the tower with 2 Giants, a Spiriton, 2 Ninjas, and I think a couple of Archidons. Meanwhile, Udolpho over here is still racking up the Spiriton Sword and Archidon spam. If he just protects his Archidons, he could rack up a big number and take Sean out. Oh, never mind. Sean only had 1 Giant. He didn't have to. And here we go. We see the Ninjas gonna bust a move. Alright, so Udolpho, he has a lot of units now, so Sean again could use this Wizard. A lot of units from Udolpho here. If I was Udolpho, I would just go for the Wizard and keep my units out of that electric wall. Alright, we're seeing some more poison from the Wizard. Oh, Udolpho's got a Spiriton. What is he doing? He's got a Spiriton running into Sean's base for no apparent reason. I don't know what he was doing there. But now it looks like Sean will bring this game back in his favor, possibly for a victory. Udolpho had that Spiriton attacking Sean's statue, which I don't even agree with at all. Ooh, Swiss Speed is gonna die, the Ghost is gonna die, but again... Oh, look at this matchup. Kind of ridiculous. Oh, but now we got reinforcements from Udolpha. Oh, Sean, why do you have your units healing in the base right now? You see you got units in the tower in trouble. The only thing you have is the ghost unit. But, ooh, Sean might lose a Merrick. He might lose a Merrick. Ooh. Oh, clutch. That was a clutch move right there. And Sean's Merrick lived at critical health. And, yep, it seems this game is actually officially over for Udolpha, because now he doesn't have all those sword grasps, all those spears he had before. And now we got poison on these miners now. It's not going to do good. Alright, so Sean looking to conserve his wizard, so he is going to back off. Good idea. I mean, what? How can Udolpha pull this game back now? Well, he doesn't. He has his weak poison miners out right now. That's not a good idea. And now Udolpha's gonna lose a Spiriton, completely unintentional. That was not a good idea to just kind of throw him out there. And we see the ghost again from Sean, and now he's gonna move in behind it. So this game, oh yeah, best to surrender. So overall, very good games from Sean. He played really well there. I would just watch out against more experienced players, especially if you're gonna go for those giant builds. Sean, really risky. You were really, really risky in all those games, but you played really well. So if you enjoyed this Sticking Empires mobile commentary, as always, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will hopefully have more mobile commentaries in the future here. That is all. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed day.